y'all. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, it's Monday. So y'all know we gotta do some housekeeping, right? The house can't stay right and run right if it ain't together. So we're gonna do it together over here. Let me turn this down a little bit. Go get to the. You know how when you board a flight, you gotta go through. They come and tell you what to do, what to expect. So look, that will finna happen over here too. Make sure that when you come in, that you hit the follow or the subscribe button, depending on where you coming in from, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. I'm live on both. Please come on in. Make sure you hit the follow or the subscribe. Make sure if you over on YouTube, you hit that thumbs up so that I can be noticed in the numbers, right? Then make sure during the live, make sure you tapping the reactions on either platform. Hit them hearts if you love what's being said. Hit that smiley face if we laughing. And make sure you can hit the angry face if you don't like what I'm saying. Make yourself just tap, right? Also, I need you to make sure you please go and share me out to one of your favorite places. So wherever you go, wherever you spend your time, when you on Facebook or you're on YouTube, I want you to share me there. If you don't know how to share me on YouTube, if you will, where you see the thumbs up, it also says share. If you will hit that share button, it will pull up a thing that says copy link or create post. If you will tap create post, it will allow you just to share me on your YouTube page. It's on your community wall, just that easy. So I have my settings set so you can share me that way. I don't expect you to cross post me, so share my YouTube to Facebook or Facebook to YouTube, because I know the platforms frown on that. So that's not an expectation over here. However, I would like you to share me on the platform you're watching me from. All right, y'all. Let me go and check my stuff myself. Don't forget to hit the subscribe or the follow. Y'all should have hit the thumbs up. Y'all should have followed or subscribed, depending on where you're at. And you should have shared me out to your favorite place, wherever that is. Okay. All right, y'all. It's time to get to it. Good morning, it's Scammers World. How you doing? Happy Monday. Okay, y'all. So, y'all, I done had a busy Monday, baby. It's been a busy one. I went to the gym this morning. I went to Zane's award ceremony. He got straight A's this 9 weeks. He got AB on a roll before. He got straight A's. I know I had posted he had 5 A's and a B, but um when they got the final grades in, they were a little behind because of the days that we had missed for weather. So once they got it all in, he had straight A's. So I'm so proud of him. Hello, thank, welcome in. So then I came home and I had to take care of a couple of things and then get on here with y'all. Happy Monday. Oh my goodness, y'all. Did y'all have a good weekend? I hope everyone had an amazing weekend. I had a long weekend. My weekend was like my Monday. Was like today. It was really busy. We had now see I got my alarm off and there it going off. Y'all heard? Lord, I got the thing muted. Red, I thought turned off. Y'all know how you turn your phone off to not sound it did. Anyway. Yes, thank you so much. And the thing about Zane is I'm not sure if you're aware, no Gamers World, but Zane is autistic. He has apraxia of speech. He has expressive and receptive language disorders, and he also has ADHD combined. That's the type of ADHD he has. And he is in general education classes. So he doesn't get pulled. He only gets pulled for testing. It's done one-on-one. But other than that, everything is in a general education setting. And he manages these types of grades. But he works really hard. He's 11 and he works really hard. We work, even on the weekends, we do work. So every day he spends a set of time working. So he works really hard, but we pay him for his grades. He loved Roblox and V-Books, right? Robux, sorry, and V-Books. So that's what we pay him. Every A, we give him $5. And if he gets straight A's on his report card, he gets $50. So that's how we reward. He responds very well to positive reinforcement. So that's what we do. But he was nonverbal till he was over 3. And he was between 3 and 4 when he started to try to talk. And so yeah, but it's been an amazing journey to just watch him, to see him grow. So yeah, so when he gets straight A's, it's a little he just has to work a little harder. So I'd be really proud of him. But he loved to get in my pockets and his daddy pockets, so he makes sure he gets an A. But yes, so we did that. But my weekend was so busy. We had birthday parties. Me and BSB went to a fundraising event for Isaiah House 117. And yeah, it was just a lot going on. It was a lot. Like I feel like I haven't slowed down. But last week when I got on that stair climber at the gym, I don't know, a lot of people dread like the stair climber, running bleachers, that type of cardio. They don't like it. I love that type of cardio. I always have. But when you're doing steps like that, you're on your toes. You don't run steps flat-footed. And so so I didn't think about that because my rheumatoid arthritis it's pretty bad, and it's moderate to severe in my feet and hands. And so I didn't think about it. And so the day after I did the stair climber, I could barely step on my foot because it felt like it'd been smashed, and I looked at it, was really red. The joints were in on my the pinky side of my foot and of my pinky toe. And it just was, the joint flaring up the RA, but it hurt so bad. Today's the first day I've been able to go back. So I just got on the treadmill. I didn't get on the stair climber. It kind of sucks for me because that's how in the type of workout I like to do. The stair climber. And I would rather do the stair climber. Hey, beautifully healed. How are you doing? Hey, I'm so happy to see you. I love to do the stair climber. Like I said, I used to on my breaks at work when I was still nursing. I used to go take the elevator down to the first floor, and I would take the stairs all the way up to the 10th floor. Then I would take the elevator back down to the first floor, and then I'm so appreciative and happy you here because I'm so happy to see you. I've been trying to get over there and support because I know but I'm happy to see you. So I would go take the elevator back down to the first floor and then take the stairs back up to the 10th floor. I would do that 3 times in my 15-minute break. So I just like to do that because that is a full body workout. You're working out everything. If you're doing stairs, bleachers, the stair climber, like it's a full body workout. And so I would rather do that than run on the treadmill, right? So but I got active rheumatoid arthritis. So I'm going to have to adjust. My body I can't. So this morning, I got on the treadmill. Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me on the treadmill. And it's just crazy because my mind crazy. Y'all know I'm a little crazy, a little touch. It's all right though. So I be scared I'm gonna run off that treadmill, like I'm gonna fall, like roll backwards, like a conveyor belt. All I see, y'all remember I Love Lucy. And y'all remember and they was in that factory with them chocolates and they couldn't keep up when they were going so fast. They just went crazy. I feel like that's what's going to happen to me on the treadmill. Listen, I feel like I'm just going to fall off of it. And so I'm not a big fan of the treadmill, but I did it today. I got on there and I did it. I did my little 15 minutes of cardio, but 15 minutes on that treadmill is not the same as 20 minutes on the stair climber. It just is not the same workout at all. And so it's like, I ain't do nothing, so I'm going to have to just do longer on the treadmill. I'm going to have to figure it out because the stair climber just isn't something I can do right this second. My joints just aren't going to let me, my feet. So Gamma said, a treadmill could be dangerous. I like the elliptical. The elliptical, you burn more calories and it's better for the knees than the treadmill. Yes, it is. But my rheumatoid arthritis is significant in my hips and in my SI joints on both sides, left and right. So the elliptical is a little too much. It's too much motion. It irritates me. It makes my hips hurt. I tried using the elliptical and actually developed like a bursitis type of sore to the touch is how bad my hip joints were hurting. And they said, and I haven't done the elliptical since, and I haven't had that problem. So, like I said, learning to work out and get back healthy, because I haven't really had this healthy, active lifestyle since my diagnosis with rheumatoid arthritis. Because the year I got my RA diagnosis, I had a heart attack, my gallbladder removed in an emergency surgery. I had both all of my female organs, so my ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus and cervix were all removed. And I found out I was critically anemic and I had to start doing iron infusions. I still do them till today. And I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis all within a 12-month period. All of those medical things happened. And I am just now getting back to a place where I'm ready. Like I'm finally starting to catch up with everything. And I have to figure out what works for me, because the things that I love to do, I may not be able to exactly do anymore. Like I used to press on the leg press 600 pounds. That's what I would work out with. Like I would just do that like 5 times. Every time I went in the gym, I would just do that at the end of my workout with my legs. I would do that press 5 times. Because I just like to show off at the gym, you know. So anyway, um, there's no way I would even get on the leg press now because of my ankle joints and my hip joints. It just would not be smart. So I've got to figure it out, and it kind of sucks. But my husband, BSB, has a master's in exercise science. So he is all in, figuring it out for me. Kind of, we go to the gym together. So he helps me and corrects and adjusts and, with my form and different things like that. So I'm really lucky that I have that, especially at this stage, of my journey. Um, so yeah, it's gonna come together, but I can't be in the gym looking like no lightweight. I might just have to work out at home. I do yoga and meditate. I do that at home though. I don't have to go to the gym to do that. So uh, I might not even need to go to the gym. I can walk right here at home in place for 30 minutes. No, let me stop. I'm gonna go just because it's healthy to get out sometimes, just to be around people. So I'm gonna go. But I definitely have to modify a lot of things. And I'm not really used to that. So we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, so it's already been a full and eventful day for me. I'm gonna do some content uploading. I have content already. I just gotta upload it for what I didn't schedule. Um and that's a task because I upload on all four platforms. So that's a task. And yes, I still got TikTok on my phone. I did not delete it. Y'all see, I said I got 2 phones with TikTok for 20 bands. I just bought a walking pad. Ah, let me know how you like it in a week or so. Let me know how you like it because I got wood floors, so that'll be good. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I would have to, but let me know how you like that. Like as opposed to a treadmill or the elliptical. I'm curious. I've seen it, but I don't know nobody got one and let out would ask what they thought. So but yes, please let me know. I'm actually gonna remember and check in with you. It might be a month from now when it come back to me, but when I think about it, I'm gonna ask you about that. So yeah, but that's the thing. Life happens, right? And what we have to do is the key to life is being able to adapt. You can't always control everything. You can't. It's impossible. So you just have to adapt. And it may not always be exactly what you love or what you want. Sometimes you have to change your way of thinking. And that's your responsibility, not someone else's. Sometimes it just can't happen the way you envision it or the way you wanted it to. Sometimes you just gotta you have to you really don't have much of a choice. You got to roll with it. You have to adapt and figure out how do I make this benefit me? See, that's how I look at so many things. How do I make this benefit me? I get asked a lot of times when I tell my story. One of the questions I get asked a lot about my childhood is, you know, how did I not repeat the cycle? Because it wasn't a chaotic childhood, it was a childhood of destruction. I was not intent gonna make it out of there. If you've ever heard my story, I wasn't supposed to survive. I'm not supposed to be here right now, and I surely should not be here in my sound mind and my life together. That shocked so many people. Very few people that meet me, April, today, could guess that I grew up the way I did. A lot of people hear my story and they are in shock. They can't believe it because of who I am. But one of the questions I get asked a lot when people hear my story for the first time is, how did you manage not, and hello everyone coming in, hello, how did you not repeat those cycles? How did you not repeat those things as a mother, as a woman? How did you avoid certain pitfalls? How did you? And I always say, my thing was, I've always done the opposite of what I've seen. So if I think that a way I'm going to behave or something I'm going to do is a way that my mother would have done it, I instantly check myself. That's why I'm so hard on myself. People that know me be like, darn. But I am so hard on myself. And I'm also that same way with other people. That's why I say I don't wait for no red flag, yellow flags, and I'm out of there. It's real easy for me to hold my boundaries tight, because once you show me that you have some characteristics that remind me of her or my father, baby, I'm not dealing with you no more. I know what to look for because that's all I seen. So I'm not crazy enough to think you won't do it to me. I'm not crazy enough to think I can teeter on the fence in that area. Absolutely not. It's a strong boundary there. Because I will not even entertain or open myself up to the probability. I can't stand somebody can't count their books in spades. I can't stand somebody can't count their books in spades. Baby, a possible. You got 3 in a possible. What the hell that mean? Either you got 4 or you got 3. How many books you got? So I don't operate in that realm very well, of possibility. I want to be, I like knowing. So, and I feel like if as an adult, when you're making choices where you're not fully in the know, right? And they're not really a good choice. You just have to make sure that who is affected by those choices. I think the key to being an accountable and responsible adult is always looking at the choice you're going to make based off the consequences that will come from that choice. So that's how you're able to know how to move. You shouldn't look at your choice first. You should look at the consequence first. What if you make this choice? What's the end result of that look like? Because listen, that choice happens in a second, just that fast. You done made a choice, but that consequence might last you 18 years. That consequence might last you 10 years. That consequence might be life. You might be locked up somewhere. Like, what's the consequence? If it's a choice that could go 3 different ways, look at all them different ways. Because until you make that choice and you're educated about the consequence, you don't really know which way to go. Because you kind of have to go backwards from the consequence to the choice, so you know which path to take. Y'all know them old school mazes. You know that you trace from start here and get to over there with your pencil. If you start at the back end first and go to the start, you will make less mistakes. I'm doing good, Rosemary. How you doing? Welcome in. Hey, Abigail. Chat, Abigail, don't nobody care. Wrong page. Listen now, Abigail. Abigail, I hope you listen now. I said your name 3 times so you know who I'm talking to. Listen now, you're welcome to sit over here. You're welcome to conversate. But you was not what this is not. If you weren't looking for that type of live, go over there and catch a lady. Her name is Kendra G. Go on there and check her out. She got a dating site. Thank you. But you have to you have to know where you going, or you just walking around blind. Y'all hear the train, child? You just be walking around blind. Why would you choose that? Why won't you just think through it? That's how I raise my children, with choices and consequences. Okay, now the choice is yours. You ain't got to go to bed when I tell you it's a good time for you to go to bed. You sure don't. You can lay there in that bed and twiddle your thumbs till 5 in the morning. Good morning, good food, positive energy. How you doing this Monday? But I need you to understand the consequence of you not wanting to go to sleep when I tell you to go to bed is you going to be tired. It's going to suck real bad when I wake you up in the morning, because, baby, that alarm going off and you going to school. So you're going to learn the consequence of your choice. See, that's the problem. I'm going to tell you something now, and you check and see if I'm right or wrong. But this here theory ain't never failed me. You look at somebody who just make a whole bunch of choices real fast, their life is going to be full of chaos. You will be able to see in their life that there's someone who does not think through the consequences. They only thought about their self and a choice. No, I need me somebody stable. I need me somebody who thinking through, not just making choices. Because, like we said, that choice take a second. That consequence could be the rest of your life. You got to understand where you headed, where you going. It's really important. So, yeah, that's it. So there's just certain things that are very Like they just like flashing red signs, child. Y'all know like that Beetlejuice sign. It be flashing like that to me. And it's funny because people around me don't see it, right? But they know me well enough. Most people that are around me know me well enough that if I move a certain way, just follow me. Kind of like that. If I took off walking and running, just run. Don't ask why. You know what I'm saying? Just let go. I'm that friend. Don't ask me why I let you go. I'm done. And we're going to talk about it, but I got to move from here. Or I know I'm not going that way. Because I be thinking about what's going to happen on the other side of this choice. Now, have I always been that way? Absolutely not. But there's areas in my life where I never didn't. As a mom, I never played about being a mother. I never wanted no kids. I never wanted to have any children because I never wanted even the possibility of being like my mother. I was so scared I could if I had kids, could repeat that. I never wanted any children. And God said, "Oh, but you want to do make children activities." You know what I'm saying? So I've been pregnant. I've been pregnant 3 times. I had a miscarriage with a set of twins, and I have 2 biological children. And then, we a blended family. So BSB has 3 children. So we have 6 between the 2 of us. Because I raised my nephew. I had custody of him. So we got 6 between the 2 of us, and then Zane, our 11-year-old. So it's 7 kids total. Good morning, sis. Hey, I hope you having a good day. Not too busy. So I was so scared that I would repeat those things. So when I became a mother, my first 2 children, Summer and Jonathan, they are 17 months apart. 2 different baby daddies. Because listen, I don't do the same dumb shit twice. Once I do it and I realize it's dumb, I don't do it no more. I mean, I just ain't gonna. So I didn't, but I had them. And I instantly knew that would be my focus. There was I didn't never want to have no kids. What am I going to do now? Or, how am I not going to follow in Gloria's footsteps? That's my biological mother's name, y'all. How I'm not going to do that? What? Huh? Who? I never asked none of them questions. Because I instantly implemented my choice and consequence of plan. Good morning, Blicky. Hey, boo. So I always made sure that y'all 2 coming in from school. Y'all know y'all gonna hear them. So I always made sure when I became a mother. Now listen, we talking about in that one area of my life because there was still chaos all around it. Hey, bub. It was still chaos all around it. So as a mother, though, I knew I wasn't playing no games. Because the one thing I knew is I would not never look like her. I knew my children would never understand nothing I understood as a child. Never. There's things I understand. My kids, I pray God never lets them understand. They 27 and 26. And I hope they never understand it. Y'all hear me? Huh? That's what I said. But I knew when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, she's the oldest, Summer. I was 26 weeks pregnant. I never missed a menstrual cycle with any of my pregnancies. My menstrual cycle was more regular when I was pregnant than when I wasn't. It happens. It's not unusual. Google it. So I didn't know. There were no signs, no morning sickness. I was active duty. I was still PTing, still hanging out, still doing all I was doing before. Oop. Is when I found out I was pregnant with Summer, my 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 blood test was so high. They did an ultrasound, thought it was a tumor, only to see a 26-week-old fetus in there. Yeah, Lord. Oh, Lord. I remember like yesterday, baby. I was scared. And y'all know I was in the medical field in the Navy. So I already had like understood. And I remember seeing, and I said to them, I said, good morning, sis. I said to them, that's a fetus. That's a whole baby in there. And the ultrasound tech, this was like, yes, you're right. Because, they can't say anything. That's not new. And I'm just like, she was like, I need to get the doctor. I said, right the hell now. Get the doctor. We got problems. Yeah, Lord. So, but I didn't, but I knew in that moment, right then, I decided that my children would never understand the things that I did as a child. Then, like I said, I was still crazy. Like I said, they 17 months apart and got two different baby daddies. So listen, y'all can do math. That's easy math. That's not complicated. There's no letters in this math, right? So I got two babies 17 months apart with two different baby daddies, and I was active duty in the military. Okay. So I was living my life doing what I was doing. I was being a fool in every other area. I told y'all I had a 352 credit score. 352. You ain't mishear me. Yes, it go that low. That ain't my credit score now. But back then, baby, listen. I didn't know nothing. All I knew how to do was survive. And how to fold my clothes because they taught us that in boot camp. That's what I knew. That's how I lived. That's why today don't nothing move me. Baby, listen. When people talk about me, I just go live to talk about them for content. I don't really give a damn. And I mean that, baby. Not now, damn. It ain't a baby, listen. Now. But I'm gonna laugh and joke about some stuff now. And I be laughing at some of the most, baby, people be crying about stuff and I be giggling. If you know me and you love me, you know that that's just how I deal with stuff, baby. I laugh. I don't care. I laugh. I can't hit me. It ain't because it's funny. That's how I process shit. That's what happens. So, but I made my mind up. And that's what has to happen. That's why when people act or behave certain ways, I just let them have it. Unless they bring it in my face. Now, you come over here bothering me, baby. We're going to squabble. Because I'm one of them squabble mid-sentence, baby. I be in the middle of cussing you out and your nose will be leaking. Your throat be closed up on you. You be gasping for air. Because listen, I'm military trained, baby. I don't even got to break a sweat to take you out. You lay it down. Baby, play with me if you want to. So I don't even get, I am at a stage in my life where I try to remove myself before it even gets to where I ain't gonna be able to control myself. Hey, my good Tamara. Hey, gorgeous. Hope you're having a great Monday. So, yeah, you got to make sure that you making your mind up what you gonna do. And once you make your mind up, you put a boundary there and you hold yourself to that boundary. Because ain't nobody on the other side of that boundary gonna respect it if you on the inside and don't. But you got to make your mind up. People like, oh, your heart. No. It all come to your mind first. You know why? Because everything in life, you either see, hear, feel, all of that happen with your brain and nerve endings. Ain't got nothing to do with your heart. See, people confuse you. If you don't know what you should be focusing on or the source, you can't correct it. But your mind, that's where it all starts. Because your brain is what sends all the signals. How can it start anywhere else? It's impossible. So make up your mind. Hold yourself to that. And make everybody around you respect it. But you can't have that type of expectation if you don't even give those things to yourself. You can't maintain your boundary because every time somebody say or do something, you jumping up to run handle it. But you just said you were tired of jumping up to run handle it. Which is it? Now hear me, like I said, I understand working through processing and learning, baby. I just put my hands on another grown person in October 2024 in my aunt's yard. So I get it, but they came in my face on 3 different occasions. That third time I just dealt with it because, baby, you know I keep coming over him. But 7 years ago, they wouldn't have come in my face one time. See? Growth, boundary, but ain't no bitch over here. You understand? I mean, that I'm oh Lord. See, I done said that so fast. I'm sorry, Facebook. Listen, ain't none of that over here. But I'm growing. I'm learning. I have a boundary. I stay out of environments where that might happen. I leave a spot because that might happen. See, I ain't like I used to be where I be like, I want it to happen. Cause listen, y'all, I got them type of anger issue. I don't, baby, you could look wrong, and that was a good enough reason. Every charge I got is for putting my hands on somebody else. Every one of them. Thank God for Shore Patrol in the military. Because, like I said, I only got arrested one time as a civilian. And when I didn't get to call Shore Patrol to come pick me up, and I had to stay in that cell for first appearance, and they brought me some apple cinnamon Cheerios and a banana. When I tell y'all, I gave that to the people in the cell with me. It was mad, ready to go. And when I had my first appearance in front of the judge, I'm sure this on a record somewhere, baby. It's public knowledge. When I went from that judge and that judge asked me what happened and why I had, because what had happened was it was some ladies in the club, the spot I was at, right? And inside, they was trying to be funny. Y'all know what I'm saying if you know. And so I was ignoring them because I was there for a birthday party. We was in the VIP, so they were jealous. I done did 2 or 3 splits on the dance floor. You know, they were just some hating hoes. Anyway, when we left there, they got one of the girl that had all the mouth in the parking lot. Why she got in the back seat? It's a 2-door car, so they had lift the seat up. She got in the bed. And when she got in the back seat, she was still back there talking, lips popping. So, me being me, I didn't even take my heels off. I grabbed the girl driving and snatched her out the car and reached back there and grabbed the girl in the back seat and snatched her through the window. And then I proceeded to try to give her a facial with that gravel parking lot. So that's frowned upon. So anyway, the judge asking me how, and I told him the truth. It's documented that I black out. When I get to a certain point of anger, I don't know. I black out. Literally. I see red. I want everything around me to bleed. Everything. That's how I get. So I told her I blacked out, son. I don't know what happened, Your Honor. Listen here, I had real right in front of them people. Now I ain't playing. I don't play with the police, any type of authority like that. I just go home. When they come on the scene, I go. I ain't lying. So they come. He after I told him I blacked out, and he talked about, I might need to get some help for my anger. I said I do. I have, and am currently seeing somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm working through it. What you want me to do, sir? Anyway, he ROR me. It ain't coming nothing. Cause I, told him I just got out the military, how upset I was. Shore Patrol didn't come and get me. Shucks. Listen, I put on fit, but listen here. I tell you what ain't happened. I ain't been back since. If I learned from that situation that if I had to squabble, just do it and get in my car and leave for the police could get there. You understand me? That's what I learned to do. Or catch them on the backside, baby. Figure out where they live and roll up on them. You know. Or get a friend that live in the neighborhood so you got a reason to be out there. See if they really got something to say in the projects. Oh, you ain't say nothing? Oh. Listen, I'll give you the opportunity. If you've been talking around the corners and in the projects and at your auntie in them house on Sunday dinner, and I've been the topic of conversation, I will come to you and in the public eye give you the opportunity to say everything on your chest. I'll come to you and let you say what you need to say. I'm going to come to you and be like, oh, did you say? And you want to tell me what you had to say? I'm that type of chick. I'm going to ask you what you had to say and we can talk about it. I don't care. But yeah, I'll be extra, baby. First appearance is not for me. I don't like apple cinnamon Cheerios, period. Y'all, I was hot. I was so mad. I could not believe that's what they really served them people at the jail. I ain't lying. I had never had to stay before. The other 25 times I had been picked up by Shore Patrol. Baby, it was something. But no. So when I say setting boundaries and putting them in place for yourself, that's how I protect myself. I have to. Because the thing is, everybody ain't got to know me or what's on this side of the boundary, but I do. And I don't like dealing with self. Self, that's what I call my the little April. Little April, I call her self. And that child, little April the Christ. Little April got all of that from her childhood balled up right in her little ass. So, you know, we try to leave big April out. Cause little April, oh Lord. Live where that would leave where shit. For a reason. But I have set boundaries in place to keep her over here. That's all. So, yeah. So just make sure, you know, on this wonderful Monday, the first day of this week, let's focus on what we're allowing to come in or go out of our mind. What things are you allowing into your senses? And just so you know, I don't know if y'all know or not, but there are not only 5 senses. So there's not just sight, smell, taste, touch. What one I'm missing? I don't know, but y'all know there's 5 we learn, but there's actually 8 senses. Google it so you can learn about the other areas that things are entering from. Actually, we may talk about that on here, maybe tomorrow for Coffee and Kief. We'll talk about all 8 senses and how all of those senses receive and send information to your brain, not nowhere else. So it's all got to be there. But y'all have a wonderful Monday. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up over here on YouTube. Make sure that you are following or subscribed to Real Life with April on YouTube and on Facebook, wherever you're watching. Whichever platform you're watching me on, please share me on that platform. Don't cross share. Y'all know I don't share. I don't cross share either, like from Facebook to YouTube, YouTube to Facebook. They don't like that. The other platforms don't like that. If you want to share me on YouTube, I know it's a little more, it's different over there. Plus, a lot of newbies over on YouTube now coming over there than Facebook. So on YouTube, if you want to share Real Life with April, you're going to hit the share on YouTube where it says share. It's going to give you 2 options because this is how I have my settings. So it's going to give you 2 options. It's going to give you the copy the link or create a post. You're going to tap create a post. That's going to share me on your community wall. Just say, go follow whatever you want to say, or whatever you want to say whatever you want to say. But if you'll share me out, and if you're on Facebook, share me on Facebook. Share me to one of your favorite groups. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all, and we're going to grow and make sure you is left, right on them reactions. Okay. Y'all have a happy Monday.